We all have had the moment. You look at yourself in the mirror, you look at your life, you look at your career, and you look at your relationships, and something feels off. You realize that what has gotten you here will not take you to the next level. And in that moment, you have a choice. Do you stay in the familiar, or do you embrace the opportunity to create change? It is about reinvention, not as an abstract idea, but as a real, tangible, necessary act of evolution. Reinvention isn't about abandoning who you are. It is about uncovering the layers of yourself that no longer serves you. Growth isn't a straight line. It's messy, it's uncomfortable. But within discomfort lies your greatest opportunity to pivot with purpose. I'm going to give you a blueprint to navigate change with confidence, clarity, and authenticity. Because reinvention isn't about waiting for the right moment. It's about deciding that the moment is now. Let me take you back to my moments, several of them, that is, where I had to face change and embrace what was being given to me. See, I am a survivor of civil unrest, home invasion, plane crash. Yes, plane crash. And nowadays, it's a dime a dozen, but I've survived it about 26 years ago, and I'm alive. And I've also survived a business loss and a financial setback. And most recently, in the last year and a half, I had to put my life on hold because I became the primary caregiver to my aging parents. My father, after a long battle of Alzheimer's disease, passed away. And 2 weeks after his demise, my mother was diagnosed with 2 types of cancer. Talk about life-altering change. As we were navigating what looked like navigating the cancer life, what our new normal, that is, a couple of months after, my dear cousin committed suicide. At no point did I allow these circumstances to become my story. I've realized that I was gifted these moments for a reason, and I have a choice to remain in the familiar of what that was or accept the lessons that are being given to me to become who I was destined to be. I've had moments where I question my own views. I've had moments when I didn't listen to what was being generated within me. I remained in spaces that were too small. I held on to identities that was no longer fitting. I allowed fear to dictate my path. I held on to familiar spaces when I knew I did not belong. Then I realized reinvention isn't about uncovering, it's really about uncovering who you are. It's not necessarily about becoming somebody new. It's going back to who you were all along. So today, I could tell you this. I sought out, outside of myself, what was already existing within me. Once I embraced change, my life transformed. I gained clarity, confidence, and opportunities beyond what I could imagine. And now, the same is possible for you. Today, I stand before you as a proud Haitian American woman, grounded in my spirit, planted in my truth. I lead with heart, compassion, and empathy. I am an advocate for humanity. I'm the owner of Afuri Aesthetics and Wellness, and I'm the co-founder of Be Her Collective. I've spent years helping people go through bold pivots and brave journeys. As a well-being interventionist and entrepreneur, I've guided countless of individuals through their own reinvention journey. And here, what I know for sure. When you commit to your evolution, everything changes. We are living in a time where change isn't optional. It's inevitable. And yet, so many of us resist it. We remain in jobs that we have outgrown. We have relationships that are draining us. We constantly remain in spaces that we know that are no longer fitting. But what if I told you that if you change the way you look at, we change your perspective to change, you no longer fear it, and you see it as an invitation to step into the person you are meant to be. I will provide you with a blueprint to help you navigate change with confidence, clarity, and authenticity. Because reinvention isn't about waiting for the right time, it's knowing that the time is now. So let me actually walk you through the blueprints. Clarity is important. You need to clarify your why. Define your intention with purpose. Before you pivot, get clear on your why. What's calling you? What's the deeper reason behind your desire for change? When you know your why, you move with intention instead of fear. Embrace discomfort. It's the birthplace of growth. Growth is comfort cannot coexist. The magic happens when you lean into uncertainty instead of running from it. If you're feeling uncomfortable, congratulations, you're in the right place. Redefine success, your growth, your terms. We've been taught to measure success by titles, money, and recognition. But real success is deeply personal. What does success look like for you in this season of your life? When you define it for yourself, you reclaim your power. Build your circle. The right people matter. No one reinvents alone. Surround yourself with people who see your vision, who challenge you to grow, and who remind you you're greatest when you forget. Take the leap. Fear and faith cannot occupy the same space. At some point, you have to stop planning and start moving. Your pivot won't always feel perfect, but action breeds clarity. Trust yourself. Trust the process. The next version of you is waiting on the other side of your courage. And remember to pause and reset. Honor where you are. When you're ready to move forward, you need to pause. Acknowledge where you are, what has worked, what has not worked. Reset your mind. Because reinvention requires you to be aware. Imagine waking up every moment knowing you are exactly where you were meant to be. Imagine moving through life fully aligned, unafraid, unstoppable. That's what's possible when you commit to this journey. This isn't the end of the conversation. It's just the beginning. If someone if one of you sitting right now feel this little fire inside of you, something that's triggering, that means you're ready for your bold pivot and your brave journey. I'm here to support you in that. Brave journey starts now. And now I challenge you to say yes to yourself, to embrace reinvention, not as an end goal, but as a lifelong commitment to your growth. Because here's the truth. Your reinvention story is already being written. The question is, will you be the author of your next chapter? Your reinvention isn't the rejection of you. It is honoring of you, who you are becoming at this moment. So, key takeaways: pause and reset. Honor, be aware where you are. Secondly, Clarify your why. Get connected with you. Third, remember that discomfort, you have to embrace discomfort. You have to also embrace the community that you have built and take that leap. Don't be afraid. The next version of yourself is waiting on the other side of that courage. Thank you.